Hello, welcome. Come and join me for a morning stretch and strengthen session. I'm just here to keep in agreement with myself and invite you to join me to give your body a little loving attention. You are always worth a little loving attention, I want to remind you, and so am I. I got a full day ahead, but I'm going to start with just a little swinging of the arms. Just kind of twist through the spine, releasing some excess energy and energizing some stagnant parts of the body. And then I'm going to just kind of come to a moment of stillness, feeling the bottoms of my feet rooting into the center of the earth. Feeling my spine hung from the center of the universe. I'm in the Head Hutt here, and I've got some round walls and some lighting right up overhead. So I'm just going to adjust accordingly. Take a little time just to center myself. Let's go ahead and do some forward bending. I'm going to bring my feet a little closer together on a narrow shoulder or hip width apart. And then I'm going to bend from the hip with a straight back right off the bat. Nice and slow. Add some arms for a swan dive if you like. Except for I'm running into wall here. And just releasing down. Now, again, straight back, so that's past the waist, bending from the hips here. It's coming all the way down, releasing, letting the hands float on down either to the ground or resting on the legs, wherever is comfortable. Again, really feeling that bend from the hip here, past the waist, and making sure to not lock the knees. Can practice bending one knee a little more and pushing the other back one at a time. Helps to tilt the hip, so I'm tilting my left hip up and bending my right knee, and then bending my left knee and pushing my right hip up while still in this forward bend position. I'm going to add a little shoulder to knee just for a little extra twist through the spine because that feels good. I like to listen to the body. And from here, let's roll up one vertebra at a time, stacking on the next. Just kind of feeling for where there's suppleness, where there's tension, what the body has to say to me today. I'm going to add a little more of that just kind of qigong-ish sway, twisting. Make it a little more rigorous if you want, or a little less. Whatever feels good in your body. Let's come on down into a crouching position from here. I'm going to put my hands together and bring my elbows inside my knees. Kind of give a nice push out. I think you can't really see me completely there, but you can trust me. My feet are, see if I can get anywhere you can see me. I don't think so. Anyway, got my boots on. My feet are flat on the ground. I'm just adding a nice squat to open up the hips. Check in some more with the spine and the hips. Having some tension in through the hips lately, so it's a good idea to just check in with where there's tension and give the body a little chance to release. From here, I'm going to bring my feet down, my feet are already down. I'm going to lean forward and put my hands down and then lift the butt, straightening the legs, bringing those feet down to flat on the floor to come back down into a nice folded standing position again. Just going to let the back really release, letting that hang from the hip bones. I'm again folded from these hips. This time I'm going to bring the hands up kind of overhead and leading with those hands, palms pressing together, coming up with a straight back, making sure to not lock in the knees, trying to keep my sweater out of my face, and coming on up using those glutes and the legs. Oops, I'm gonna have to scoot over. Coming on up and letting the hands float down. I'm gonna end that with just another little twist. I want to keep these little stretching sessions nice and quick and short and sweet. I again remind you that it's never a bad time to check in with your body and give yourself a little loving attention. And I personally find that keeping it short and simple and easy is a good way to keep myself from having any excuse not to do it. You can always, though, add a little more intensity, add a little more time. Do what feels good to you and your body. I remind you, you are worth your own love, worthy of your own unconditional love, first, foremost, and always. Taking a couple breaths just to align myself, tune in with the highest vibration that I can from where I am. I wish you a fantastic day full of smiles and lightheartedness and love and graceful movement. Ciao.